Morning, everybody. Happy Monday morning. And I'm going to tell you today why you shouldn't make extra payments in your mortgage payment. And this is why. Reason number one, a lot of people that I sit down with, when I look at all their financials, they're offered a 401k plan in their current employment and they're not maximizing. If in your current employment, a lot of times they match you dollar per dollar. So if you put $200 or $300 in per month or $400, they match you instantly $400. So you're doubling your money instantly and you're sheltering it for taxes in the future. You should definitely do this instead of trying to save an actual interest rate of 1.5 on your mortgage. Why do I say 1.5? If you have a $600,000 mortgage and you're at 2.25, then your actual interest rate is 1.5. And I'm using shorthand. Just think about it. If you're in a 30% or 35% tax bracket and you get to deduct that income, that means that your interest rate that you're paying is actually 30% less than the 2.25. While I know that's very shorthand, it's actually kind of pretty accurate, okay? So, take in consideration, do you want to save 1.5% on your interest rate on your mortgage, or do you want to double your money instantly and shelter for the future? Also, a TSP, if you're a government employee, same thing. You get to shelter that money. It doesn't get taxed. It gets to grow into the future, and it's growing exponentially. That's just taking a moderate growth of 4, 5, 3% a year, that money doubles all the time. A SEP IRA, if you're self-employed, you should look into a SEP IRA. If you already maximize your TSP and you can save more money, look into a Roth IRA. Investing in a Roth IRA is going to be way better than trying to save that 1%, 1.5% on your interest rate. Now, I'm going to harp on this a little bit. I would say more than 85% of the people I sit down with do not have term life insurance. Obviously, a lot of the service members that are on active duty, they have SGLI, which is almost forced upon them to get it. But other than that, most people do not have term life insurance. This is not good. If you are the primary wage earner in your family and something were to happen to you, there is zero protection for you and your family. Why? Because most people do not have more than 6 months of savings in the bank. Now think, this is long-term effect if something was to happen to you or your spouse. You cannot work the same way. You cannot function the same way. And you cannot sustain the same level that you have right now, because it would be diminishing 2 parents to 1 parent if you have kids and so forth. So if you don't have life insurance, term life insurance, this is important. It's $100 for $1 million. This is where you should put your money rather than putting an extra mortgage payment into your mortgage. Car loans. A lot of people have high interest credit cards and high interest cars. A credit card is at 20%, 19, 17%, 14% interest rate, and you're putting that money towards your mortgage, and your interest rate is 1.5%. Why? Because mortgage interest is tax deductible and credit cards are not. So, lastly, it would be student loans. You pay off any student loans you have, and then you go to the mortgage debt. And while it's not bad for you to make mortgage payments, extra mortgage payments, I see so many people really motivated to pay off their mortgage, but they're not taking advantage of a 401k, a TSP, a SEP IRA, term life insurance, okay? And they have a lot of credit card debt, but yet it makes them feel good at night to make that mortgage payment. Allocate that money. Be smarter. Allocate it towards higher interest, higher impact on your monthly budget. Anyway, this is Raul de la Vega with your Mortgage Minute Monday morning. Talk to you later. Peace.